Final 4 points up for grabs. It is the Dockers and the D's from Freo as we get underway, and Strom got first hands to it. Campbell able to retrieve it. Fitzsimon tackled strongly. Scanlon gets it across to McCarthy back in the side. Ty is down out there, and that does not look good at all for the star Docker. She's very slow to get back to her feet. We'll keep you up to date with that, but Melbourne, we might get a look at it.
Well, it was a little earlier than that. It is a lower limb injury by the looks of it. She is coming off the ground in the hands of trainers, but she is walking by herself, which is good to see.
Ty's only just been able to get off the ground. A high tackle, and the free kick will go to the D's directly in front. Brazel just a little overzealous there with the tackle. Brazel trying to do everything on the mark to put her off the shot, but it is Melbourne who make the good start in the West. See if we can get an update on your Ty. This ball's knocked down. O'Sullivan is there, and it's Miller snapping towards goal. And Fremantle find it in the first term. It breaks their drought of poor starts, and they kick one in the opening term.
Announcing Dingo was debuting.
Yes, she loves the nature documentaries and just sticking into the nickname of Dingo. Great to see if you can see it on the Demon socials. McNamara has it, and a wobbly old kick inside 50, but it works perfectly when your forward is playing in front. Bannon takes the mark and will go back for the set shot. We'll line them up directly in front. It's underneath it, lets the breeze do the work, and the goal kicking on point early for the D's. Strom and Campbell in the ruck. It was over the shoulder though. Free kick to Melbourne.
Another inside 50 coming out. This will be 9-3 to Melbourne.
No Lauren Pearce, of course, at the moment, who's out injured. Long ball in. Zanker crashed the pack. Spilt away. Hanks dribbles the goal and rolls it home. Great roving at the front of the pack from Hanks. Hetherington on the lead. Sullivan changed her mind a couple of times. Goes wide. Bidenweg-Webster close to the boundary, trying to keep it in play. Running right along the paint. Goes for goal from the tight angle. That would have been some sort of finish, and she nailed it from there. Intercepts, repeat entry perhaps here for Fremantle, but the poor kick was too shallow, and Bannon can intercept.
That's what I'm talking about with the turnover. That's a mid-turnover. That should go back the other way and be inside 50 mark, yet it's going to go back the other way and might be an inside 50 to Melbourne.
It really looks like she's carrying a bit of an arm injury. She went to smother that one. The D's go right up the ground. Mithen can set it inside 50, and transition footy from Melbourne finds a mark to Zanker. Eden Zanker to take the shot. Sent goals to Hanks, to Bannon and to Kate Hall so far in this first term. And now it's Eden Zanker joining in, so the stars have come to play for the D's. Fremantle and Melbourne from Fremantle Oval as Miller out of the middle, up to socket to her own advantage, got to the 50, and then a collision as the kick was smothered. It was terrific work from Chaplin just to stand strong and stop the inside 50. Campbell in the ruck, opposed to Strom. Spills down to Mithen, who sends it to the hot spot, and coming out to meet it off mark. Is it going to be paid? That's going to be the call. Goal storming out from full forward, and gets the opportunity to kick the goal. And they have been accurate, the D's. 5 straight to start this one as they make a break. Hetherington in the ruck, Zanker's there as well. O'Sullivan battling, Goldrick run down, and they get it holding the ball. O'Sullivan's tackling pressure has been elite all day. The siren has sounded for half-time. Did the hard work, Gabby O'Sullivan. Made the umpire work, but she slams it through, and Fremantle get a much-needed one at the half to stay in touch with the D's. And now to Miller. Controls the kick towards Pugh. Just knocked it to get around her opponent with a run and a bounce. Laura Pugh, a couple of bounces now, drew the player to her. Tries to get the footy back. It was really well read by Gillard. Fremantle still a chance. Miller was in there. Demons recover. Goldrick is back in, and they were almost through there, Fremantle.
Oh, that is brilliant from Gillard. She's been the best defender out there today.
Lampard on the boot. Out to half-back. Strom. She'll quickly go back towards the 50. McCarthy. O'Driscoll drifting down. Bouncing footy. On the burst, McNamara had to beat 2 and then was wrapped up. Well done, O'Driscoll. Just didn't give up on it.
There'll be a free kick off the footy here to Freo.
Sullivan's going to take it. There was a fend off. What did you see, Scully?
Yeah, so this will be on Goldrick, I believe.
He kicked one after the siren at half-time. Playing a vital role inside 50. Precision with the drop punt. Fremantle right back into it. Brazel now on the burst. Back through the middle. Wanted East. Only found Goldrick. And then East is all over her. Was it high? Was it duck tackle in the air?
Oh.
That's on a sling, unfortunately.
Kick out wide.
And 50-metre penalty.
So he kicked one goal in her career, which came earlier on this season. Directly in front. He's got a taste of it now. And she is celebrating. The 50-metre penalty proves costly, and Melbourne take full advantage. The kick goes up the wing, bouncing footy. Gillard's played a good game. Has to handball to herself in the end, and then takes possession, kicks it wide. What's the call? Holding the ball. You don't see that very often.
She's been great today, but that was inventive. I'll use inventive. She was trying to get rid of it. I like that movement.
Sullivan got creative. Webster might get a free kick here over the shoulder, and a chance inside 50. Spent 2 years at the Suns, won a Williamstown best and fairest. It's just her second game for Fremantle. And the fans will enjoy her work, bangs it through, and the Dockers are still alive. Knocked away by Watt, but rode by Newton, who's had an important role in this second half. Webster goes back at it again. Goldrick closed in quickly. Game going up a couple of notches. Fremantle try to go quickly. Kaufman sends it to the pocket. Mark was dropped. Big chance. Hendrickson couldn't get a boot to it. Desperate defending by the D's, and they see it out of play.
What a tackle by Chaplin. I don't know how she's done that. Watch how desperate this is. Oh, it's brilliant. It is absolutely brilliant. A guaranteed goal stopped by the Melbourne defence.
They still have to defend inside their defensive 50 here. The D's, they get it on the boot to clear it out. Fremantle just got a sniff of this one as O'Sullivan with the sidestep and slams it towards goal. Gabby O'Sullivan stands up huge. A massive goal, and there's only a kick in it. Eliza McNamara, but they turn it over here. We saw that injury to Eden Zanker. It's back on the boot of the Dockers. Newton, high ball to the hot spot. Antonio was there, but back again, Gillard. Making a great mark.
One-hander, with the duker. So coming. Got to lower the eyes here. They've got two loose back Melbourne. Going to be a lower-hearted kick here. I like the option here.
Wants to go across to O'Driscoll, who'll provide some run. Stabs the ball in. Wobbles it to O'Sullivan. Knocked away. Good defence. Goldrick was right there with her. O'Sullivan back on it. Knocked it to Lally. Hooks it away to the pocket. Antonio almost. And a free kick over the shoulder. Dockers with a chance to tie it. Ebony Antonio, that's what faces her. She steps up calmly and she shows some purple spirit as she slams it through and scores a level. Back in the middle, scores level, 3 minutes to play. The D's get an important clearance, but Pugh intercepts. They came from behind last week, the Dockers, to get the win against the Power. They've been in this situation, but now Melbourne are forced to have to try to push to score. To get back in front. Runnels run down. Great tackle by Taylor. Long ball goes up towards the 50. It's away from goal. Bounces away. Lally takes it and goes. The Irish recruit through the middle. Got plenty of purchase. O'Sullivan threatening. And she hurt herself or cramped there. O'Sullivan has stopped in her tracks. She's done that much work. D's are up by 18 at the last change. Fremantle have come with a flurry over the back. Miller was waiting to turn and try to burn off her opponent. She gets past one. Miller with so much pace. What a tackle! What a tackle in the end from Colvin getting across, saving perhaps the match. Miller was about to score. She's been hurt in the process, but that is one of the best tackles you'll see with the game on the line.
That is as good as it gets as the kick's going on to the boot.
One step earlier, if Haley had just released a little bit earlier.
Still time, ball goes in, Webster was up. Miller's in there too. And we'll get a ball up.
Wow.
45 seconds.
Too hard to go the other end here. I think this is Freo's game to win.
Melbourne were up by 3 goals. It's knocked down. Campbell goes in. No one can get the footy out. More seconds tick off the clock. Still 35 seconds remaining. Docker's inside 50. Kate Hall with the kick. It goes wide. It goes very wide. Out of bounds on the full.
A difficult pocket to make the distance from here. Got to get back in.
They go quickly. They want to target. Strom couldn't mark it. Good defence from Hanks. Knocked down by the D's. They're trying desperately to hang on. Trying to salvage a couple of points. And a free kick will go the way of the Dockers with the game on the line. It's Ash McCarthy who wins the holding the ball call and will kick it after the siren. Scores tied. Kick to come after the siren. Ball on the boot of Ash McCarthy. Any score will do. They don't need the luck of the Irish. They only need Ash McCarthy. Fremantle are the comeback queens again.